All right, we're here with the Otterbein men's basketball team after their opening round win over UW-Platteville. Coach, we'll start with you. Your opening thoughts on the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a battle of two really even teams. Their tradition and history speaks for itself. So we are grateful for the opportunity to play them. I thought it came down to, just guys being really tough, and I thought it could have gone either way there for a while. Just happy these seniors and our guys stepped up and made plays to help us get the win.
Slow first half for you guys, players. What was the message in the locker room, both from coach and from the leaders on this team, about how you guys were going to bounce back and respond in the second half?
I'd say we were getting the right looks, so just to continue to get the right looks, and we always hit our hat on our defense, so just continue to get stops and that the shots were going to fall. So.
Yeah, to piggyback on that, I feel like we've been in this circumstance again, like multiple times, and sometimes we fail, but like this felt like now or never. So we all gathered up and we all made the assurance that we were going to make our shots, but it all starts with defense, and I credit all of my guys how they keep talking to us on the bench and like keep congratulating us on like how we're coming back and like just never giving up mentality. And I feel like that started all back in like August. So it's nothing new to us. We just put it out there on the court, and now we see the fruition.
The other two, you guys, it's first time Otterbein's made the tournament in 24 years. What does it mean to be representing the Cardinals on the biggest stage here in March?
I think I speak for everybody. We're just super grateful to be here right now, and we have a great coaching staff and a great community back at Otterbein. So, it's easy to come here and play confident and be ourselves when we have, so many people traveling in the stands. We got a great coaching staff and just a lot of people behind our back supporting us. And I mean, we're confident. We know how much work we put in. So, just we're here to show it.
Yeah, I mean, this jersey means everything to each and every one of us. And we're always going to come ready to play, and we're always going to come prepared. And a credit to all 20 guys on this team just for playing their role and doing their role to the best of their ability and really buying into their role and just being prepared and ready to play when the time comes. So.
Jarius, one more for you. Rest of the team 0 for 15 from 3. You hit 2 big ones. Talk about just the feeling in that moment, seeing those go down after the team struggled from long range.
I mean, me and this guy right here, 6 a.m. every morning, just knowing that could be another aspect to my game. It's funny how you come from you can't shoot and you can't make a three to now you're trying to do it on the biggest stage. So it's just all blessing to how hard I work with my guys and 6 a.m.s, and Coach Andy, give him credit for always encouraging me that shot's there for you and you can always shoot it with confidence in the right moment. So I just shot it with confidence, and I'm so blessed that it went in and got the dub for my guys, man.
All right, I'm going to have one for all of you. Mine will start with Reese. I think, the second half, you guys really kind of started to felt the momentum shift, and I think the moment was your and one. I guess kind of talk about defensively what you guys were seeing, but also you, right, a senior, a captain, a leader of this team, what was kind of going through your mind to kind of will this team back into this game?
Yeah, I mean, we started off with a little bit of adversity in the second half. Julian slipped and fell, and then they went up by, I think, 12 points. And so, trying to bring everybody in and, know that take it one possession at a time. Get a stop. We're defense to offense kind of team. So, and then, my guys just put me in good positions, and, I made that shot in the and one. But I think, everybody, I have confidence in everybody on the team. So when it comes to that, everybody's, hyping me up and helping, it just big momentum shift there, and then just continue to get stops on defense. It was definitely a cool moment, though.
Drew, I think it's pretty, Jerry's kind of touched on it, but you've been in this position before, right? You were down 11 at halftime. Kind of talk about what was your mindset in the locker room and coming out of the second half, because there's still 20 minutes left.
Facts, exactly. Still 20 minutes left. We try to break the game into 4. So we get every 4 minutes we get a media timeout. So just winning that next 4 minutes. So just taking one possession at a time and just trying to win each 4-minute game, I feel like helped a lot. And, yeah.
Flan, I think, same thing, a senior on the bench vibes were incredible tonight. I've got, the receipts to prove it. Kind of talk about you and your leadership for those guys and what you're seeing and telling the rest of the guys on the court. And you may not be contributing on a stat sheet, but what you guys did was absolutely important to how this game turned out tonight. Kind of talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, we just love our dudes so much. And, like, all the work that we put in together, like, all the time that we put in, Jay was talking about 6 a.m.s, like, that's not even the limit to what it is. It's more than that. And all these guys do it together, man. And we all believe in each other. We all trust each other. We're confident in each other's abilities. And again, like I said earlier, each person steps into their role when they need to, and they get it done, man. Do it together.
Yeah, Jay, you kind of talked about the same thing. Like you were the one seeing the threes fall, but kind of what were you telling your guys? Keep shooting. Obviously, you got shooters on this team. What were you kind of telling as another senior leader?
Honestly, it's all about confidence. If you figure it out and you know that you put in the work, and trust me, we put in the work for this type of moments, I just let everybody know that it's all about us. I mean, I understand that we see the fans and we see like people trying to argue and trying to do all this other hoorah stuff, but at the end of the day, like I try to tell my guys, like it's about how much work we put in, unseen hours, and I'm as confident as you shooting that shot as you should be when you shoot the shot. So I just try to make sure that they all understand that I'm there and I understand how much work you put in. I've seen it with my own eyes. And when you see it, and we always talk about evidence, when you have the evidence to piggyback on your work, it's like you can only just shoot with confidence. So I just let my guys know that every time that they shoot it. If they miss, that's whatever. We can live with that. But just keep shooting it and just keep playing hard because you never know when it's going to be your last.
Last question for Andy. This is you and your staff's first NCAA tournament trip here. Can I talk about what it means to your staff and also same thing, your mindset being down 11? Because I know a lot of us had no doubts in this team, right? We all knew you guys were going to come back and win this. We've seen this deficit before. So what was your kind of mindset going into the second half?
Yeah, I didn't think we were playing our best on offense because shots weren't falling. I thought the process of what we were trying to do was right, and I tell them that I think if we lose taking the right shots and they hit really hard shots, then so be it. That's how it's going to be. So my mindset was I felt like we were doing the right thing. I felt like the result wasn't there and to stick with it. And then like Jerry has said and these guys said, there's evidence to prove. I mean, we were 22-5 going in this game. We have 22 wins. We're very confident in our group, but we're not cocky and arrogant. I think we understand, what it took to get us to this point. And just kind of trust that and buy into that and lean on your seniors as a coach because they really stepped up tonight.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can't wait to do it again tomorrow.